Greetings and salutations, people of the world. This is an emergency broadcast. The world as you know it is ending.
That's so factual.
Eventually, in slow motion. Sure, maybe. We're trying to figure that
aliens
out.
are here, dude. They're here.
Anyways, welcome to Hidden
Maybe
Knowledge
confirmed
of the
it.
Modern Times. Your weekly show for everything on the fringe of society. Today we have a lot to talk about because we just, as a people, tried to raid Area 51, which was a disaster and did not work out as expected, but it was very entertaining, so that's a good start. In addition to that, in some sort of last-ditch effort, it seemed like the Navy declassified a couple of videos of UFOs, which they then said, well, yeah, it's a flying saucer, but I don't think it's an alien. We don't know what it is, but it's real. So that was pretty interesting to me. But we're here with our friends,
They probably know for a fact it's a hoax.
Vincent and Rem.
Hello, what's
Sorry, I
up?
got that backwards, but Rem and Vincent, as you saw in the nameplate there.
I'm Rem.
How are you guys today?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
He is a shapeshifter, though. So
I am. I'm away.
He could be me.
I'm an Aztec.
I had it on the nameplate. You know,
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
it's okay.
That's
New to the
why-
show. That's totally fine.
For
Yeah.
sure. For
This
sure.
is Rem. This is Vince.
Yes. Yeah. What's up? What's up, guys?
Aliens, I think.
Yeah, I think aliens is what's on the radar right now, and that's kind of a cliche
It's on the
topic,
menu.
but it is what it is. I mean, so much is going on with aliens
It's
this
such
week.
an old topic, and it's relevant right now.
It really is an old topic.
Alien stole my girlfriend.
Yeah, they've been around for a long time. You know what? A flying saucer just flew over my house earlier today.
I'm
Yeah,
Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it. I mean, it was just hovering there, and there were green lights and everything. It just flew over my house.
It's wild. It's wild. There's all kinds of crazy stuff people witness. I've seen videos online of people seeing like a city in the clouds or a cube or something. Crazy shit.
Yeah, I've seen a pyramid a long time ago. I really did. I walked outside. It was during the Super Bowl in Jacksonville. Oh, by the way, we're in Jacksonville, Florida. I forgot to say that.
Yeah. My address is
Coming to you from the 904.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
904
the 904.
Duval. Yeah.
Duval.
That's a big thing now. They're publishing that a lot.
Duval.
But when I was 14 years old and we had the Super Bowl here, I saw something outside. So I walked outside and I saw this giant triangle, and it had no lights on it or anything like that. But it was just like maybe 200, 400 feet up. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. But I could see it very clearly, like up there in the sky, you know, like my hands here, you know, just going slowly over the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And it was really bizarre, you know, because I could clearly see this stealth blimp or whatever it was floating over this neighborhood while everybody was inside watching the Super Bowl. So count me in as a believer that there are definitely UFOs out there.
Flying objects that we cannot identify.
Mysteries in the sky.
Society tries too hard to convince themselves that things that can open up many doors of opportunities aren't real.
Say that again?
Society does a really good job of trying to convince the public that things that are very opportunistic for us aren't real.
We're here first.
What, like the cure to cancer being alive?
So, you know, like they're like, you know, aliens. Okay, think about it. Think about like the opportunities that would allow us.
Vincent, be louder.
Like,
Yell at me.
Objection!
Yell at me.
imagine.
Use your
click
singing
the
voice.
mic. Imagine
sorry
the
about
good.
that.
Imagine
Fucking
the,
yell at me, Vincent.
Imagine the
Are you
good
pissed?
aliens can do for you, but
Think about your
we want to
shitty
sit here and say they're
stepdad.
not real.
That's
Get
just
angry.
getting harsh.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Why are you beating him
Did I
up
hurt
like
you?
that? Are you okay?
What?
He's fine.
Anyways,
Is
what were you
is your
saying?
Stepdad shitty.
Sorry, I was trying to get you angry so you project. Continue.
Yeah, man.
Aliens.
Aliens are a good thing.
Yeah, so you're saying that like you think that the government could be bullshitting us, right? Like
I think
they
people
don't
try
want
I
us
think
to
people
know
who
that they
spend
got the
time-
internet from aliens.
I just think people try to spend time trying to convince you that aliens aren't real or just closed-minded, I guess.
Well, the actual people that have no idea, yeah, they're very close-minded.
Ignorance, yes.
But I mean, isn't that inherent in not having any idea?
Well, yeah, you're going to be ignorant because you are ignorant.
Yeah, how can you
Ignorance
know
is
what you
just
don't
not
know?
knowing.
The reason why it's ignorant is because they're ignoring it.
But
They're
how can
ignoring
they
the
be ignoring
possibility.
it if they don't know that it's real?
But they don't know whether or not it is
Yeah,
real.
you-
So
Piece of
This can
shit.
become a
You,
semantic
they're
issue.
focusing on the negative.
You should
but,
know about this
like,
already.
negatory, they aren't there.
How do you Google something you don't know about, though?
Well, see, people are ignorant because they refuse to accept that they don't know. Therefore, it's either way, right? Like, they'll just say, no, it's not there because, I refuse to believe it.
I think the evidence is there, but they refuse to believe because of the societal conditioning. Because, and this goes into the discussion topic that we wrote down earlier about is the Area 51 raid a psyop? Because I firmly believe that it's a UFO, you crazy kook. You're just out of your mind. Look, you saw a UFO. Is published in tabloids and media and stuff like that.
Tinfoil hats.
So that anytime you do see something, you go, oh, it's a crazy kook. He just saw a UFO. He must be crazy. You never know.
It's kind of like gaslighting.
Yeah, but
swamp gaslighting.
because of that, most people feel like even if they have clear picture evidence of a UFO, they're still going to say, oh, well, that's silly and crazy. But for us, it's like, oh, that's a biological species from another world. That's very significant.
Two very different perspectives and interpretations of an image. Yeah.
No, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, do we have any idea what is going on at Area 51? Do we even know, or
It's probably not even at Area 51.
Yeah, well, they would have. I don't think anything is going on at Area 51 anymore. I think they
It's too much
did.
for me.
If they even do they even call it that? Do
Yeah.
they call it Area
Yeah,
51?
it's Area
Groom
51.
Lake. Groom Lake is what it's called.
Okay.
But I think it's got so much attention now. It just serves as the decoy.
And the whole thing is Roswell, even though Rachel's
Of course,
actually the closest town.
I mean, everybody knows about it. I mean, let's relocate, If we do have any alien-related stuff, let's put it somewhere else, because everyone knows about this location.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody knows about Area 51 now. Or what they believe it to be, anyway. What it's commonly associated with.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a meme. Like, anybody who has
Pretty
any
much,
real,
yeah.
idea of, Area 51, someone who believes in aliens, thinks that aliens are real, they would have that thought already, right? Where it's probably not actually in Area 51, it's on some other location.
No, there's probably something...
There's actually a much more top secret base, just maybe 10, 15 miles away from Area 51. Up on a mountain.
Area 52.
Yeah,
Sure.
the Dulce base or whatever it is. I could
He knows
Google
what
it.
I'm talking about.
Yeah,
sure-
it's
I'm
in,
sure-
the, in the mountain.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
Dulce.
there's a location. I'm sure
There's actually,
a location
ironically-
with some serious crazy stuff with a name we have not heard.
Yeah, there's a
probably
lot of
something out there.
underground
100%.
tunnels and stuff
Multiple.
allegedly
Underneath
too.
the White House, there's
Underground, yeah.
thousands of
Literally
tunnels
underground, even. Yeah.
full of things that we have no idea about.
Oh, it's that cool ass sword.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever seen National Treasure? I don't know how
Steven's here.
accurate that stuff is, but
Steven's here.
Steven, take your seat.
Yay.
how are you?
Doing well.
He's
How
not
are you?
afraid of the sword.
Welcome to the party. Yeah, you sound like you're doing well, buddy old pal.
Sinking in.
Is that comfortable?
Yeah.
It's relatively comfortable, yes.
You were
Everything's
here.
slightly-
Relative to
You were
what?
actually here.
Yes.
A bed of nails.
I told you guys,
suppose.
get an hour tops.
Yep, you were true to your word.
Yeah.
We weren't sure if you'd show up, so we just started without you.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
No, you guys are good. Yeah. I would have wanted that.
It's what he would have wanted.
So, we're live, Steven, but how did it go? Well, tell us a little bit about your adventure.
So, I mean, obviously, I didn't get, everything I wished for. Oh, but that's fine.
What did you wish for?
Sex.
Oh,
Well, that's what you left for.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I left for. But you know what? I saw a friend I haven't seen in like 5 months, and we were talking, and you know what? I'm 100% fine with that.
This has nothing to do with aliens.
I respect that.
Was the girl an alien? They were trying to have sex
Oh,
with
that's
an alien.
the question.
There you go. There's some crossover then with our topics.
I don't know. Let me call her
She's
and ask
definitely a
her.
reptilian.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I should probably call her and ask
You
her.
have no idea if the person you're
Ask her.
hanging out
Yo,
with is
ask her if
an
she's
alien
an
or not.
alien. Actually.
Maybe. Let me call her.
These are things that you kind of want to evaluate when you first start trying to hang out with people. Are they an alien? Let's
Oh yeah.
well, that's one of the first things I ask myself because it's a qualifier,
Yeah.
Or,
Uh,
are you actually a man and you're
No, definitely not a man. I can tell you that.
very
for sure.
very convincing transition.
Oh, pal.
I'm back. Don't worry.
We missed you over here.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
We're
So
trying
you guys
to
want me to
figure
call
out-
her and ask her if she's an alien?
Yo,
Yeah,
please,
call her.
please.
Please.
Ask her right now. The audience right now, everybody on live wants to know, is she an alien?
Yeah.
Folks, on live, we're going to find out right now, is the girl he's sleeping with
And
an
this,
alien?
this,
Wait,
stay
wait,
tuned,
don't do that.
or,
Yeah.
or desiring to.
Don't do
Stay
that.
tuned.
That's sacrilegious. There's other books if you want to use them.
Like, we just hung out like 14 minutes ago. Why aren't you picking
This
up?
just happened.
Hey! Okay, so... Oh yeah, no, it's me. Okay, so... I just, came back to my friend's house, doing the podcast and all that. And we're talking about aliens. Are you an alien? Not that you know
That's
of.
something an
Not
alien
that she
would say,
knows
though.
Not that she knows of,
That's
guys.
something that an alien would say.
Most definitely. Congratulations. I would say yes, you are out of this world.
Aww.
Oh,
There are suspicions.
We have a
that
little
is
proof
so
that she's
sweet.
nailed
There's
it.
evidence.
There's suspicions.
Fucking precious.
Okay, so congratulations, you're on our live podcast via telephone.
We got what we need.
So yeah, just
Live on the air.
oh yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. But yeah, we were just wondering.
Ask her what she thinks about the Area 51 raid.
Well, to clear a bit of confusion, I'm not an alien.
I don't think you are. What do you think about the Area 51 raid?
I don't know. I think it's crazy.
She
I
thinks
don't
it.
think they're doing that raid.
Oh, they already did the raid.
Well, they didn't
I don't
raid
think they're not doing a raid. They're out there just having a concert, pretty much.
it. Yeah, exactly.
What they need to do is an Area 51 raid.
Yeah, they do need to actually raid it, but that would be a massacre.
A rave. Yeah.
Rave right in front of the door.
Oh, rave right in front.
What's in Area 51? That's the big question.
I don't know, there is miles between where they are and the initial Area 51 though.
No, they were right in front of the gate.
It would be shot at if
That's
they tried to get into.
Yeah, they would definitely be shot at. Yeah.
They were right in front of the gate. There's pictures. I can pull them up.
They won't shoot 'em right there, though.
Somebody wrote a book about them killing the alien back in the 1900s.
What do you mean?
Yeah, that was 19 years ago. Well, 20 years ago technically.
So they wanted to, well, I guess so.
Are you talking about when the when they crashed in Roswell, or when they were doing the experiments in 1952?
I think it was 1970 something. Somebody wrote a book on it. I don't know. I was just scrolling Facebook today. I happened to see it.
Nice. Yeah. But yeah, that was our initial question. Are you an alien?
Thanks
Are
for
you
clearing
an
that
alien?
up.
Am I an alien?
Is Steven an alien?
That's
Oh.
a good question.
Are you an alien? Do you have to say you're an alien?
I personally would tell everyone. I don't care.
Okay, so are you?
No,
He's not an alien.
not that I know of.
Are we sure?
Maybe.
What does the nameplate say?
It doesn't say alien. It says human
You've seen
being.
that movie,
He is a human being.
As far
Oh
as
yeah, I am a human being. Yes, that is my nameplate.
Unless he's actually a reptilian masquerading as a human being.
RH
And he
negative.
hasn't even told us.
He's not a politician,
Damn
so-
movie.
That's true.
Prometheus.
Maybe he's supposed to be one day. He's just a sleeper right now.
There you go.
like B.
It's like
What's up?
the old lady's telling the story. It's based on a true story. She looks really creepy.
Old lady
I
telling
think
a
we should probably
story.
wrap this up though.
Yeah, I think it happened in Alaska, I want to say.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, the fourth kind?
Yes.
No, yeah, we've seen that. But hey, I'm gonna let you go because I know you have to get up at 6
Alright.
o'clock in the morning. So,
Oof.
Alright, I'll talk to you later.
all right, later.
Bye.
Bye. But yeah,
Neither of them are
She
aliens.
seems-
There's no alien babies being made here.
not that I know of.
It is what it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
questions persist to arise.
But yeah, sorry I'm late though, guys.
You're okay.
I did say
Yeah,
give
okay.
Fucking disgusting.
I went for hoping for one thing, but you know what? Just talk to a
Sounds
friend.
like an older lady.
She just turned 30, dude.
Oh wow, yeah.
She's been smoking for 10 years or
Yeah,
something?
yeah, I know. She gave that sound, man. She sounded like a.
Well, she's been going through a lot anyway, though, like in her personal life. So I'm sure it's.
Well, I'm glad you're there.
That
for
does
her,
age
Stephen.
I'm not.
Yeah, no, me too. I mean, like, cause she Yeah, she's a really good person, and you know, I wish her all the best in life.
Yeah. She might watch this podcast, so we gotta be careful what we say.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, buddy.
Okay, so I have another topic for you guys. The autumn equinox is coming up on September 23rd. I know, Steven, you're really into this sort of stuff.
Yes.
So, what do you think the autumn equinox represents? Because I can tell you what it represents, but I want to hear what you have to say about it.
So, getting into this stuff, trying to get up out of this chair a little bit. Can I have a beer?
Yeah, you can have a beer.
Sweet. I didn't bring my I didn't bring my tablet with me. I do apologize, guys.
That's okay. We're recording everything.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I usually do pre-podcast live streams anyway. But you know, getting into this stuff, you know, last year, I, you know, just started learning really everything. You know, why things were done. You know, in the past, and
Tradition has a reason.
Exactly, tradition does have a reason. So, although I did kind of fall to the wayside for a few months, the autumn equinox is really the time, for my understanding and, you know, from what I believe, it's a time to, you know, prepare for the winter. You know, where people, you know, gather up the crops.
Gather your fur pelts.
Yes, absolutely, and prepare.
Gather your warmth and
prepare for a winter.
your morale. You must rely on your morality.
Prepare for hibernation.
Yeah, prepare for hibernation. But on a spiritual level, the autumn equinox is a time where, you know, worlds, you know, get closer together, and that's you know what we're preparing. That's what we prepare for, especially during the fall, like Halloween. You know, that's a time where, you know, spirits come out.
So Halloween is a great topic to get into too, because it's very you could say, I don't know, witchy or spooky or whatever.
Halloween.
But why, Steven? Give us your honest opinion here. What the hell is Halloween? Why do we prance around in devilish costumes, and why are religious people afraid of it sometimes?
So I'm trying to put my gum somewhere.
Just swallow it.
Probably not on.
Put it on the tip
table.
of your can.
No, I don't want it anymore.
Then put it in your can.
But it's full.
There's other empty cans.
Okay, well, I have the bottle from last night. So, the reason, and there's like all these different, you know, stories, but the reason, you know, why, you know, people, you know, prance around these, you know, spooky costumes is to really disguise themselves from the dead.
We're one of you guys, I promise. I promise.
Yeah, most definitely. You know, to disguise themselves from, you know, the dead that, you know, come up.
Is that really what it is?
Is it?
That-
Because
that
I'm not
It's to blend
familiar.
in with the ghouls. Yeah.
I thought
That's
it
the
was.
idea.
I thought it was to scare away bad spirits in traditional Celtic mythology, as far as
I like that.
Samhain
I like
goes.
that.
Yeah, and there's a lot of, you know, backstories to Halloween. You know,
Yeah, it's probably a lot older to where it's separated into Celtic. And
Yeah.
they had their own thing with it.
but the you know, from, you know, what I was taught, you know, especially when I was younger, by, you know, family, you know, that weren't, you know, in the faith, you know, we're disguise ourselves as the spirit so they didn't mess with us. You know, the jackal lantern, whatever.
Jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah.
I mean that.
Flaming
sounds pretty
pumpkin
badass.
head.
What do-
Right?
what
Just
do,
set a jackal on fire.
I would.
What do these spirits think when they see a slutty nurse or a slutty cop or, you know, slutty something?
See, that's where ghost rape happens.
Yeah, most definitely.
Oh my god.
Although, no,
Throws her
you
back
know,
out.
the whole thing, I'm not.
Yeah.
You know what happens? The
Molester
spirits
guys.
are like, I want to stay here. I want to be a part
That's
of
how
this.
you want freedom
And that's
of
not the
whatever.
point. We got to scare these motherfuckers off.
Nobody deserves it.
The veil is thin. We got to get them out of our reality.
I love it when the veil
way
is thin.
I perceive the original thing, but I love Halloween.
Maybe Halloween isn't
I-
necessarily to dress up specifically as scary, but it's to dress up as like
You're
letting your creativity like.
Well,
you
that's
know-
that's what it is now.
Well, yeah, it's kind of Hallmark version, you know.
Exactly.
Everything's been Hallmark.
So you think originally it was like
Hallmark.
being scary, but
Well, yeah, Santa
now
wasn't
it's just
ready.
kinda like
we
wearing a
all
costume
have
of any kind.
our very marketable, money making, I don't know, capitalist, I don't know what you want to call it, version of it.
Do we need a new talking stick?
We don't have the talking stick. You want to use like
Talking
a
sword.
That's
A
kind of
talking
Should
sword?
Should we not get into
Should the
these?
sword also talk?
All right.
Magical item.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think we should have a talking object. To be honest with you, I think.
Nah.
As the original creator of the idea of a talking object,
who was the
I
original, who was the
object
original creator of the,
to the talking object.
This guy or Liz maybe?
It was me.
Bliss was definitely Bliss.
She
or
took
Bliss or
my
whatever.
idea and
Whatever.
she took it on.
It was definitely her who coined the talking stick.
That's a little more.
Yes,
than
but I
that's
was
for
the
sure.
first person to bring it up, and I regret it.
Yeah, that's why I went to sleep.
It did
I
go a bit
promise.
overboard.
That's why I went
I
to
promise
sleep.
I was the first person to bring it up, and I regret it.
But I think
Go back and watch the footage. I was the first person to bring it up.
Okay, I will. No,
Yeah, can we get a replay?
A replay on what?
I'm kidding.
Replay
Last
on
news
I didn't
story.
record
The
it.
invention of the talking stick. You don't have the first episode recorded?
I have
That's
it.
origins,
It's just
man.
it's a lot
that's
to
like
set
having
up.
the documents.
Yeah.
Right
the
now.
founding documents.
I'd have to. I don't know.
The
I'd have to
Declaration
take a
of
minute
Independence.
and then.
That's too much. We're not doing
Yeah,
it.
I'd throw it in there. It's a lost episode. That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
it is. The audio is not
Basically.
good. You can't understand it. This
Well-
time around, we're a lot better off.
I think
Yeah.
I think what we should do
That
we
was
should make
episode
like
0. We
Yeah,
said
well, it was
episode
episode 0.
at the
Yeah, it was our dry run.
yeah we should make opening credits and we just should have like clips with like music.
Oh, we're going to. Don't worry.
Yeah.
How about we pause it
and
and
parts
then we
from the
go and
first
we watch
episode.
the first episode and then we can come
It's a
back
deal.
and then Ren will be teleported.
It's
into
like
a room.
55 minutes long.
What? I don't do that.
Okay.
Don't talk shit.
It's pretty weird, dude. Why the fuck would I do that? So I'm getting so offensive, but like, why the hell do you think I would ever do that?
Shapeshifters are weird.
Yeah, shapeshifters are pretty weird. I've dealt with a lot in my time. I've been around a long time. Shapeshifters do some weird shit, in my opinion.
What?
Do it right now.
Holy shit. Told you.
Ram.
Where'd he go?
Oh, sorry guys. Yeah. Decided, fuck you guys. Why not?
Oh, okay. It's like that Family Guy episode. I'm not a horse. I'm a broom.
It's weird.
This is really weird.
Shit just happens.
Steve-O, did you park like an asshole?
No,
I couldn't tell.
Why?
Shit just happens.
Somebody parked like an asshole. Hold on, let me look.
I don't know.
Brenda said people need to get in.
Oh, he's dipping on the podcast.
Bill. Steve-O, you parked like an asshole.
Devo, you gotta go fix your car, buddy.
What did he do?
You can't park in the driveway.
He didn't park in the driveway. He parked too close to
Young
the driveway.
falling over
on the
you
other
and you're
with
like,
the car on the other side,
Steve-O,
so it's only
yeah.
one lane.
Dumbass.
Just back up, so
Okay.
people can wind around.
Okay.
Damn it, Steve-O.
Didn't really give me thoughts.
You see what's going on?
Ooh. Oh, Ren's back, dude.
Yeah, what's up? Oh, well, what are you talking about? I don't know.
He was always here.
I was always here.
Whoa!
Oh shit! Yeah. Yeah, no.
And we lost to Steve-O.
It's
He's
weird.
gone
It's
invincible.
weird. I shapeshift. Usually, the only thing that remains is my shirt. That's kind of weird. I don't know why my pants went away too. But
Yeah,
it's
it
probably
kind
an
of.
evolutionary advantage to keep your pants on.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I don't know. Well, that was it.
Yeah, when you come back, you don't want to lose your pants. That would be definitely an awkward.
What's your
situation.
origin? What kind of shapeshifter are you?
I'm away actually. It's Aztec? No, wait. Either Aztec or Mayan. I'm a little rusty on my own history. How
It's been
embarrassing
a
is
long
that?
time, man.
It's
I
been a long
totally
time,
understand.
Man. They died off. I'm like one of the few remaining. We live in hiding actually.
Tell me about it.
Shapeshifters do
Yeah,
really
that's
good
right.
magic.
Dude, I've been here for way too
Can you show a
long.
magic trick?
You've been here the whole time.
Justin, can you show a magic
Yep,
trick?
I've been here the
Can I
longest.
show a magic
He
trick?
can. Can he show? Can you show? A
Yeah,
magic
he can show a magic trick for sure.
Shapeshifters are they're really good at magic, so you should.
Okay.
Well,
Oh,
some
oh,
are,
hold
some
on.
are. I
I
am
was-
specifically, but
Yeah, you're good.
You want to do something with this lighter? Maybe or something like visible.
hold on.
So the camera can
Is-
Yeah,
see.
make
we
it
gotta-
disappear,
Our
man.
audience can see.
No,
it's
you're good.
amazing.
Yeah,
It's
just lean
amazing.
in, lean
You're good
in
where you are,
over
just
towards
lean.
Vincent. You're fine. Yeah, there's the hands right there.
all right. Well, I got a ring here. I can
Okay.
actually take this and just
What the
toss
fuck?
toss it right back on, just like
Wow. I'm impressed with that.
That is an impressive one.
That took me thousands of years to master, and
Truly,
I still
truly.
wasn't good at it.
Magic with a
That was such a genuine reaction to it.
Well,
Justin
it's
said that.
actually,
He's like,
uh,
Well,
what
that's
the
because it is
fuck?
genuine.
Well, no,
I've
you have
been
magic
here.
with a C,
I've been
magic
here a
with
long
K, and you got
time,
magic
man.
with a Q, and I can't tell you what that is.
Me and
I saw it
Amon,
from
me
this
and
angle,
Amon
and I
both
can't even
have.
see it. I can't even see what.
I mean-
I can't even see what the magic is. Like
Oh,
it's
man.
like he like.
That's
like
a good trick if you can do it 360.
Like, the magic's that
Oh,
real,
yeah.
bro.
And
The magic's
fully-
that fucking real.
Well,
100%
listen, I've been here a
pure.
long time.
Yeah.
I've gone through a couple of incarnations, and you know, you usually have to reset and start over again. I don't know if that's for you guys or whatever, but
Dude,
for
that
me,
playthrough is like maybe 57 characters.
I've been about I
Did
don't
you see
know
the
100.
magic
I get really
Pardon?
bored
No,
after
with the ring.
150
Do it again one more time,
or
come on.
I'm not doing the
200.
thing with the
So
ring.
I like to do something
Never
different.
do the same trick twice,
Right.
right?
Ah,
I'll do something else.
a good.
Yeah, hold on. Let me change the camera back.
Well,
over
I've already
there.
played through every human
Fresh.
life, but this is my 57th character.
You
consecutively.
can't be every human life though.
Nah, man.
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't.
Well, I've heard that that
Because
concept before, though.
the fact
I am you
the
at some
fact-
point.
No, you're not.
So it's
The
not
fact of the matter is that if you
Well,
come
what?
into an incarnation and you have experienced something previously
while, it's
that
wild.
gives you context into that incarnation, then
No,
you're not the same incarnation.
So I'm not
anymore,
talking
even
about
if,
this
even
universe.
if it's overlap.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
which
This-
I'm so
this
sorry. Which
specific
universe
fucking
are you
Sims
talking
game.
about?
This is my 57th
Well,
character.
look, we all can't be in multiple universes.
I mean, I've got my own.
I'm in
I've got
one.
my own fucking plane of existence.
I know.
Hit the
We're
run.
comprised
Yeah,
of millions
I-
of
oh,
universes.
that's
I think
awful.
that you're.
I'm so sorry that you're playing
Yeah,
existence.
No, it's
I think your
fine.
statement
It's
is a
actually kind of
little
fine.
abstract.
It's quite fractal-esque.
He wasn't as racist to my universe.
Concept we're talking about.
That's weird, but I'm in one existence at a time. I do universes linearly.
Right,
So
you're not,
for me, I've been involved
You're not
in this.
omnipresent.
I'm not omnipresent.
Yeah.
I'm linear, and I do my own linear thing. But for a lot of people, it is past, present, and future, and so it gets really gray when you try to talk to them and figure out where they're at right now, because you know a little bit's over here and a little bit is in another universe right now,
Mhm.
like Amon.
Ah, Amman, yes.
It's hard.
Amman.
This is a really boring life so
Yeah.
far.
Oh, really?
I still experience it linearly.
Really?
I,
So-
I exist as a linear being, but I move through multiple
You don't
dimensions.
have to bullshit us.
No, I mean,
This
you
is
know,
why we
he's
need
just
a
saying- he's
vacation.
just saying
You are-
that.
I know what's
Amman.
gonna happen, but
He's
I don't
just
know what's
saying
gonna
that.
happen.
right?
You know.
I feel like you
I
wouldn't
know
be
what's
so
gonna
limited.
happen. I just don't know what's gonna
Jason,
happen.
this is what we need a vacation, man.
One more time.
This is why we need a vacation.
Yeah. I just went on
yes, yes.
several, actually.
All right, well, we got another one next week. So.
I wish I could join you guys. Like that would be really fun, but.
Where you guys
I am
going?
actually working.
We're going to either Ichitucky or Jenny Springs next week.
That's actually code for something else. It's a kind of interdimensional, another place out there, but we can't utter it. Names can't be uttered.
Okay.
Okay,
For me.
cool, man.
Yeah.
Sure, whatever you want to do. You don't have to utter it. It might harm Steven, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Utters.
Well, it's not.
Oh, no, I
for,
can't
it's
say
not
my
for
true
a
name.
mortal being to know of. So we just call it Ichitucky and Jenny Springs.
You should whisper it to him and see what happens. He was okay with the Necronomicon, so I mean, it's not.
Yeah.
That's
No,
what
not-
always happens,
That's
man.
not the reaction I'm used to. I'm usually used to them suddenly screaming and then bursting into tears. That was
Well,
interesting.
that's what the Necronomicon does too. But he looked
That's
at it
interesting.
and he said it wasn't that impressive, and we all became really
How?
afraid.
Wow.
I
There's
don't
a
know,
reason
it's
why
up to
you're
this
on this podcast. You are not a regular human.
That is the reason
There's
he's on the
something
podcast.
very different about you, actually. Well, I'm actually a little frightened, and I never thought I'd say that about a human. But
Yeah, I don't
interesting.
think he knew that before now. But yeah, that's why Steven is here. He looked at the Necronomicon and nothing happened. And to me, that was frightening. that really shook me to my core.
Have you seen anything?
You know what it is though?
Have you seen
He's
that ever
the
once in your
third incarnation of the Mad Arab.
multiple carnations?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't. I never.
The Mad
caught-
Arab was
I
two
never
lifetimes
kept track
ago.
of it.
For him. I mean, I know. You know.
Whatever.
Area 51 though.
Most definitely.
The next thing I had on my discussion topic was, would
Oh,
public
yes.
disclosure of aliens be a good thing?
Yes.
Oh, that's a great
100%.
question, huh?
Why do you think that would be a good thing, Vincent?
I'd love to hear it.
Why not?
I really like your argument. That's really strong.
What damage would it do?
I feel like somebody having to disprove why it's a good thing is probably kind of having the burden of proof.
Well, it would definitely shatter kind of our realities and like the way we see everything.
I
To
think
some
so
degree,
too,
you know?
right? Yeah, you'd have to like
Be like,
reform
wow, we're
a lot of religion.
quite possibly. I mean,
Because my question is like, you know, a big
or it would have to be
religion.
thought of a little differently, perhaps.
Alien doom cults would suddenly become right.
Oh, those are already a thing.
Yeah.
I've
well,
been
they,
a part
they
of
would feel a
several
lot
of them.
more validated.
I
Yeah.
said alien doom cult.
Yeah.
You think that's a joke?
That's a real thing.
It's a real thing, man.
There are several of them in the country right now.
UFO death cults. You never heard of those?
You're a quantum priest. How do you not know about this
I
stuff?
wish your
man?
house was haunted.
It could be. I don't know. People
I
die all
want to
the
buy
time.
a haunted house.
I do too. One
Because
is cheaper.
You know, yeah, it's really cheap and
I saw
it's
that house in North
affordable.
Carolina.
And
So that
what's the
would
problem
corner
with
my
it?
eye,
Oh,
dude.
peripheral, eh? Very nice.
I don't know. I don't know what the problem with it is. People don't like haunted houses.
Because they're bitches.
I guess it's like the
I'm
pet
going to
thing,
Halloween
you
Horror
know, it's
Nights.
like a pet
I'm
deposit.
going to Halloween Horror Nights next month, bro. If anybody's
I've never been to
Down.
that actually.
Are you
Sounds
calling
kinda cool.
ghosts
if
pets?
anybody's down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would call a
You
ghost a
could.
pet. No offense, Steven, like, but when mortals die, it's a partial
just-
thing. It's
So
not.
is he a pet
it's
right
not.
now?
No,
That's fine.
See,
I'm the
bad.
token mortal.
We don't want
talked
to hurt
about
him.
this.
We don't want to hurt him.
We've talked about it. When
Gotta be
ghosts, I'm sorry, when mortals die, they retain.
You gotta choose your wording carefully. Don't wanna hurt.
I am. We talked about this.
We love all mortals on this show.
When mortals die, they
Most.
retain a certain part of themselves, which is not the entire thing. That's why they wander around and do the same thing over and over and over again, right? If you were the whole,
Purgatory?
it is kind of like a purgatory,
Yeah,
but I
limbo.
feel like it's more like you took 25% of your hard drive and it's still stuck in there and the programs don't all work correctly. And so you get a ghost that wanders around and does the same shit over and over and over again
Like a
for no
BIOS that's
reason.
repeatedly
And
setting up
he never
time
he
loops.
never thinks to like write on the bathroom mirror, "Hey, it's your Uncle Jim, just checking in on you. I'm not okay here, but I hope you all are doing good." No, you know, they write cryptic stupid shit because they're just running an emotion over and over again, right? Because they've thought in their head for so long about this one emotion, this one circuit in their brain, and then their brain gets imprinted on the magnetosphere, and then it stays there after the soul goes on. So the soul and the imprint of the human being, of the mortal, is not the same thing.
I really need my own chair.
Does that make sense to you guys?
Yes.
It's an interesting theory on it. Interesting. I have had some paranormal experiences, or what I at least believe to.
You've had paranormal experiences.
Yes. Well, the other day actually, other night
You
I
just
was,
turned into a fucking broom.
I swear to God, I've seen a candle completely go out before
Yes.
I can reignite.
Well,
Did you put it out?
2
no,
weeks
no,
ago, this
it completely
garage
went out
closed
by
on its
itself
own.
and
Yeah,
reignited.
see, stuff like that. Doors closing on their own, or seeing a shadow.
It's always
shadow
electronics for me. I think it's my
characters.
dad.
Like, I'm not making that up at all.
But yeah, I did just turn into a broom. You got me there.
Tell us about some of your other paranormal experiences.
I'd love to. Well, no, the other night
yeah,
I
that
did.
was
I did
dogs.
witness a door close on its own. We actually, so we were watching the show that mortals like to watch. I was like, sure, I'll look into it. Ghost Adventures.
Oh, I know. I just showed it on him for a little bit.
That's a shit show, though.
What's it called?
Ghost Adventures. It's a pretty fairly well-known paranormal investigation show.
Zach is a bitch.
Zach Bagans. Yeah.
God, he's so dramatic.
Old ghost energy.
Mm.
Guys,
Yeah. But
in a bomb now?
no, we
Oh
turned
my
off all
God.
the lights in the house and everything. Though we're like, yo, let's have a real life one. Because my one of my mortal friends, he has witnessed that kind of thing. He's seen a shadow figure looming over him as he woke up in his bed. For
Oh,
example.
sleep paralysis.
Except he was able to just run. As soon as he saw it, he jumped out of bed and ran out of his house.
I've had sleep paralysis
Wow.
more than
So it's not
15
exactly
times.
sleep paralysis.
Yeah,
then,
that's
is it?
definitely not.
No,
Yeah.
well, there's no real sleep paralysis. I mean, it's a big gray area.
It's
in
a
my
mental
opinion.
thing.
It is, yeah.
Purely
and it's-
psychological.
You know, when we
You don't. What it is, because I've had it like more. I swear to God, I've had it more
Sleep
than 15
paralysis.
times.
Interesting.
I can describe it in the best
I don't
words
know if
that
I've
I can
experienced
put
it
it in,
myself.
but I'm not gonna say that. Once again, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not
I've had
gonna
waking dreams.
act like this is how everybody.
I mean, you're a
experiences it,
priest
but
though, so you can speak with
in
some
my
level of
experience,
authority.
what it feels like is you wake up from a dream, but for some reason your body hasn't woken up from that dream. So your mind wakes up from the dream, but literally the only thing that's working is like just your vision, and everything else still feels like it's still in a dream. Like you're still hearing your dream from like what you just woke up from, and you can still feel parts of your dream. So if you don't like wake yourself up, like kickstart the physical part of your body, you'll literally fall back into that dream, but with your vision still working in reality until it goes back to the dream world. And
I agree. I think
it's
that
trippy.
it's
it's happened.
I think it's a big gray area, right? So when you come into the dream world, you are kind of connecting with the afterlife, if you want to call it that, and anything in between is kind of a mishmash of both.
I do like
because
that
you
idea.
have two designations.
Oh, there is a bit of a gray area between. I'm a broom right now, by the way. In case it isn't obvious. There is a sort of a gateway between the dream state and the wakeful state, and it is known as hypnagogia, which is basically sort of a bridge to that kind of.
Is that the way it's pronounced?
I believe so. Hypnagogia.
I always read it as being hypnagogia, but I don't
feel
think
like
that's correct.
That's kind of. I feel like hypnagogia is kind of an awkward pronunciation.
Hypnagogia.
I feel like
Well, I
A
read
third
it. I never
interpretation of
said it
what-
in English.
Nah, totally.
You know how it is.
Nah, it's all good. Yeah,
I have like purposefully and like
Semantics.
intentionally induced a dream
and all
before.
kinds of stuff. Whatever.
What? Tell us about your experience, Vincent.
I was listening to binaural beats.
Oh
And,
yeah.
Very cool.
The way that I induced the dream is, like, I forgot where the video is. I'd have to dig through some YouTube history to find it. But the video told me to set. Well, the video explained that if you just completely lay down completely still, and you keep your eyes open, but you make yourself think that you're moving like a finger or a toe.
Oh yeah.
Just
keep
make yourself
awake.
think that you're moving it, but don't
Wiggle
actually
your
move it.
baby toe.
Yes, and then you'll feel like an itch somewhere on your body.
You have to ignore it
You have to ignore the itch
every time. Yeah, because it's like
your
the,
body
the fact
testing
check.
yourself to see that if you're actually awake.
So
I swear to God, and the fact that he
Oh,
heard that he understood what that was.
dreaming.
Yeah.
Yes,
so you're-
I know
There
I
are
know the
multiple
itch.
ways to,
Yeah.
to tell that
I
you
do it
are
all
in
the
the
time.
dream, so that you can achieve lucidity. I think is the right way to say it. But
That's the gateway to astral projection.
oh,
Yes,
really?
bro, I've done
Oh,
it.
wow.
I've done it. I've done a hand.
I've never dabbled in that.
I've done it a
nor
handful
do I
of
feel
times.
comfortable with it at the moment.
I've done it a handful of times.
I'll stick
It's
to
trippy.
shapeshifting, but
It's a little weird.
It's trippy.
It's a different reality that you're used to.
It's very
And
trippy.
It's
Yeah,
definitely
the
something
silver
that
cord
isn't
and all that
normal
jazz.
to a lot of people.
You don't have complete control in the first couple of times you do it. I'll tell you that right now. It's
Speak for
really
yourself.
trippy. Okay.
what are your experiences?
I'm just
Master-
saying it's different.
Master,
it's different.
Master
It's definitely
Sanderson.
different.
No, it's just different for me because I lived originally somewhere else, and I'm not going to get into that here. But this is about you guys. So, but yeah,
Master
you're right.
Sanderson.
It is challenging.
Hey, Samuel.
Yeah.
Samuel.
Master Sanderson.
My
Samael,
My
yes.
waking
Samael,
dreams have
that's-
always been
That's the
accidental.
pronunciation I prefer.
Master Sanderson.
But my waking dreams have always been accidental.
Same.
Like I'll wake up and I'll still feel like I'm in the dream, and whatever thought process we're running, we're still running. Strange.
It definitely is weird. Transitioning for me is the weirdest part.
Transitioning from what to what again?
From the sleep state, which accesses you to what you would consider to be the afterlife, into the waking state of the condensation to matter.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure
that to me is the
condensation
weirdest
matter.
thing.
Okay. Well, you're talking about with astral projection, right?
Just sleep in general.
Mm.
Because, when you have dreams, in my opinion, I think that you access the afterlife most of the time, but it's mostly just pure spirit.
Mm.
And so when you're pure spirit, you don't have the same sort of like intellectual dialogue with yourself.
Oh wow.
And so
because
you're
that
just
usually comes from the brain, which is part of the physical vessel.
yeah. If you're thoughtless, you may enter into a state where you would be similar to where you were in a dream, because that's you without the brain screaming things at you in the background.
Mm. Yeah, which is quite a nuisance sometimes.
It really is for us. And if you can learn to tame the brain, then you get into a state where you're kind of like in a dream all the time, and then you go into a dream.
That
and
sounds like paradise.
Well, hijacking.
yeah, to shut off the
hijacking
thought
your
process.
reality.
They
Yeah,
call it
yeah,
monkey
yeah.
brain. Like it just
using,
chatters and chatters all
knowledge
the
of
time.
psychology to your advantage. Sorry to talk.
Monkey
over you there.
brain. I like
Samael.
that. I like
That's a
that.
Buddhist thing.
Mm.
It was yeah, it's for Buddhist monks. They call it monkey brain.
See, these are real topics, bro. We talk about real shit.
This is real shit right here.
That's what it always is.
The realest of
That's what
all
it
the
really should
shits.
be.
Yeah, we're getting straight to the source of it, man. This was long prophecy. And they didn't understand the words talk show 600 years ago.
No,
But-
I'm sure they
I
had
heard
something
about this
similar,
show.
though. There's
That's
nothing
why I'm
new
in
under.
this
There's
life.
never.
I know, yeah, I know you heard about it. 'cause
There's no
I-
fundamentally new topics.
I got that letter.
Yo.
It was a long time ago, but we've been planning this for a long time. This show was originally a prophecy, and we didn't know it would
Mhm.
come to this, but once you put it in today's terms, it makes sense.
I have sort of a thought that I sort of had, which I don't know how related it is to what you were just saying, but
Back then.
What's that, room?
well,
Yeah, that's what
there's
they thought it was.
Right,
there's
they
the-
thought it would be a book, and
you
it's
guys
not a
got
book.
something right now?
Sorry, go ahead.
Well, there's well, you've heard the phrase, I'm sure, there's nothing new under the sun. And that's true in a way. It's true in the sense that fundamentally there's nothing new. So, like the idea of a talk show, maybe we can still come up with new concepts, I suppose, but fundamentally there's a lot of similarities to things that have already happened, really. And fundamentally it's the same thing. Like talk shows, okay. So I suppose just sitting around and speaking about something in front of an audience, I'm sure that's been around forever. Just not with, the equipment we have now.
Yeah, I think they thought
Fundamentally,
it.
it's kind of the same thing as things we've had in the past.
I think they thought it would be like a divine play, and I guess that made sense back then, but the terminology was just not correct, and the prophecy I think ended up being a talk show. I mean that makes the most sense to me.
Oh, true. Yeah, on the topic of prophecy, yeah.
We're here now. I'm pretty sure it was.
Well, I
Yeah,
think
right.
that's
I mean, we are here. This is what it culminated in.
all.
So.
Do we have the
Does anybody
stone
else
tablet actually that originally prophesied this?
Stone tablet.
No, I don't want to get into all that.
Okay, we do have the stone
Fuck.
tablet, but we'll have to bring it another day, I suppose.
There was a lot going on back then.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot more than a tablet.
I think it's.
Yeah, it wasn't a tablet.
There-
I'll tell you
no,
that much.
There was
Oh.
a tablet. You forget about it. It was
I know-
on the wall in the temple. It was nailed in.
Well, there's multiple things. I think one of them was in a museum, I believe. It's sitting there somewhere.
Yeah, they have no idea what it is.
It's
though.
still there. They just don't get it.
No, they don't. But that's okay. Let's.
It
let
doesn't
them
make
wonder.
any sense
Is
when
it
you put it like
technological?
that. It has to be in context in the temple, and it's not in the temple.
So it's out of context, of
I
course.
think they're actually starting to get close to one of the last temples, though. They just opened up a really, really old temple in Egypt underneath one that they already knew existed.
Oh, I saw the one in
It's
India.
massive.
I don't know if it was true,
Buried in
but
the desert.
I don't know how true the post was, but I saw that they had like bashed open some door in India, and there was like a big Nephilim, and he had a lady in his mouth, and the lady had an umbilical cord going into the Nephilim, and it was very strange for India in modern times, but it makes total sense to me. I don't know.
Ancient knowledge.
Yeah.
They tore down one of the
Yeah, it
old
was very
temples, though.
prophetic because it makes sense, but
They tore down one of the old temples though and built a Starbucks on top, and we were kind of pissed off about that though.
yeah,
course
that's
they did.
the way
I love
she
Starbucks.
goes, right?
The mortal.
And the
That
Industrial
was-
Revolution and how it ruined my life.
They're overpriced, and even for me, they're overpriced.
I don't know.
Starbucks.
Yeah, the
food,
modern
yeah.
times have ruined a lot of good things, but Okay, so last topic here before we close up. I think we're going on about an hour.
Ah, yes.
Uh,
Time flies.
Could Storm Area 51
You
have
can keep
been?
going if you want.
Could Storm Area 51 have been a psyop?
What is
Yes.
a psyop?
What
a,
is
psy-
a
a
psyop,
psychological operation to discredit the UFO phenomena.
Shit.
I think it could have been a descent-based psyop
It was a
by another
distraction.
country.
You think so? I mean, I think the idea that the UFO is a laughing stock is a pretty good psyop to run with like Area 51 stuff.
Yeah, so basically how it went down, as it is now, I kind of agree with that, because they made it look like not very many people showed up, like it was mostly just like music festivals, that kind of thing. But
Yeah,
people were really there. People were really there wanting to get in.
So
Yeah.
it was an Area 51 rave.
You know,
Very
two people
nice.
two people from like I forgot what country
Yeah, it was like a week. That was like 10 days ago, basically. It was a couple of YouTubers from Scandinavia or something, and
Yeah.
they decided to show up like way too early. And that could have been part of the psyop too, making it look like nobody's really going, and these two people already got arrested just for showing up. And since they were people from another country, it's a lot easier to just pay them off, bring them in, and arrest them in the country. And they're not doing anything actually like aggressive and illegal. They're not actually trying to invade or anything like that. So they just ship them right back on out to their home country. Totally
Yeah, they
legally
weren't jailed for
clandestine.
long. I saw
Yeah.
that.
I didn't look it up, but I'd imagine.
And really and truthfully, like if you really try to do anything, like you're in jail basically for life.
Damn.
Especially
with
this,
maybe,
yeah.
People really should be careful.
But
They
be-
test a lot of really big weapons out there, and you know,
I wonder
it's-
what they do. Eh?
they
We
wouldn't
don't really
take
know
they
fully,
wouldn't
do
hesitate to use them if people really just invaded that base. They're not gonna.
No, no,
I have
no.
read
they're-
some stuff about what actually goes on in
They're
Area
in
51. It's a
complete
military facility.
jurisdiction to use those weapons, and I just think it's stupid for people to suggest. Like I saw some video footage of them interviewing these people, and one dude was like, the interviewer asked me, he's like, "Would you actually go inside the base?" And he's like, "If other people started doing it, yeah, I guess." And it's like I think this man was thoroughly being dead ass serious, and I just think that's just. Like, would any of y'all actually run on that base if other people just started?
Hell no.
Yeah, hell no.
They'd shoot me. That's a lot of
Yeah.
progress.
The initial
I don't think it's
initial
good enough.
ground level is just
Maybe with a good operational plan.
It's
No,
gotta
Like
be.
all these people coming in
With
over
knowledge
here
of
and
the
then
consequences, though.
Never.
Potential
It's-
consequences. I don't
no
know.
the initial ground
I think
level of
they
Area
think it
51
wouldn't even do
it's
it.
pretty basic. Yeah, there's they do have pretty unique aircraft that they test, but it's what goes on underground for miles. It's
Yeah.
basically a fucking city under there.
Probably.
What
No,
goes under
definitely.
there, that's
almost certainly.
I don't think people would ever really want to know what goes on there.
They have an
Because-
Iron Man suit down there.
I
Huh?
want to know.
They have an Iron Man suit down there. That's
No,
fact.
I
They
personally
do. They
wanna
have
know.
an Iron Man.
Yeah.
leaked through several sources.
You think that's a joke, but it's
Yeah,
not.
no, like an exoskeleton type Iron Man. But I mean, just what goes on down there, as far as like technology, because Area 51 really, came about after World War II.
Yeah, it was a whole Roswell incident.
Yeah, very interesting how after World War II, that's when extraterrestrials started getting, and especially in our time. I mean, they started doing it during World War II, especially over in like Europe and all that.
The Egyptians knew about aliens.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
But it's just very interesting how all this stuff has culminated into what's going on right now, and even
Listen.
the Vatican a few years ago, stated there is life on other planets.
I think they said they would be
Statistically, there
okay
is.
with it.
Yeah.
Listen, guys, can we not bring up Roswell?
Yeah.
I know that's like a big joke to you guys, but for me, it's a big embarrassment and a big shame, and
What is Roswell?
a UFO
Fucking
a
Area
UFO
51.
device crashed into Roswell, New Mexico,
Oh wow.
and I'd really prefer not to talk about that
Yeah, that was kind of
because that's a big.
guys wanna talk
it
about
is.
Rendlesham?
It is embarrassing.
Rendlesham School.
Why is it embarrassing?
Oh, sorry.
Don't. Okay.
Just drop it. He's sad about it.
I'm not.
You want to talk about it? It's okay if you want to talk about it.
If you need to show.
Okay, we'll just address it real quick.
This is a safe place.
House of all.
It was a drinking and driving incident, and it should have never happened. I acknowledge that, but we're all past it, right?
Hey, it's okay. I mean, I remember you were in rehab for a little while actually from that.
Yeah, I was dead. Yeah, I fucking died.
Oh,
So-
yeah, true.
Yeah,
True.
So
I'm kind of
What happened? Whatever happened? Like
right
with
now.
that? Like what?
Extra dimensionally, there is rehab.
there's
You know, the equivalent of rehab. you know.
Like who decided to just like
An
put you in
equivalent.
rehab? Like
it wasn't a rehab thing, guys. It was a life thing, you know.
Oh.
were you just
It's hard.
tired? Were you just tired?
You can't be doing
You
that.
start- you
know?
start-
Hazy.
You start somewhere else and you end up somewhere else, and it's very tough in that.
Were you just tired?
incarnation
Were you
cycle.
just
I didn't
tired
like
of
it.
the bickering between? you
No,
know, the angels.
Grays suck. It's not. You don't want to incarnate as a gray.
Oh, dude, that guy was a dick. Don't even worry.
I heard
I
God
know.
doesn't even. I heard
I
God
know,
doesn't
it
even
wasn't
care
good.
about the Greys. Like God's just like.
It really feels like that when you're in it. It really does. Like, here I am. I'm just in the universe. God
Is the
doesn't
rest
care
of this
about me.
conversation getting a little too classified for the rest of the podcast?
It's not classified to
No.
me. It's only classified to the U.S. government. They really take that shit seriously.
Yeah. But I mean, through knowledge and
Hidden
learning.
knowledge of the modern
So
times.
knowledge that we
Hidden
kind of know
knowledge
about that
of
incident.
this modern time.
hidden knowledge.
2 grays. There were, you know,
2
our
grays,
buddy
1 ship.
here. Yep.
That's-
No one needs to hear about your porn tastes.
No, there was. You couldn't get porn on the UFO.
Oh, fuck.
What's
Yeah,
that
right. Just
alien
the same
porn
10
like that?
videos that they let you put on the hard drive.
Yeah, they don't let
Or
you.
soft
It's like human porn,
You gotta
but weird.
sneak it on board, man. You can't
What about
smuggle that
tentacles
shit
and, you
very
know,
easily,
There's no
but it
tentacles,
can
it's
be
just
done.
fucking-
Hey, can you stop touching me, dude?
Dude,
What are you doing? Dude,
that's
stop touching
why
Red,
would
bro.
you do that?
That's so weird, dude. You know, it's like where my crotch is, right?
That's
You
so
want to get at
uncomfortable.
his bristles?
I feel quite uncomfortable now, man.
Oh fuck! I made a mess. Hold on.
Okay,
You are
guys,
nice.
we have like 60 seconds. I think.
I
I
made a
think
mess.
it's about to wrap it up. It's
yo,
almost
yo,
11
put your head
o'clock.
down. Well, I guess that's what I get, right?
Oh, that's sick.
You know, that
Oh,
feels
man.
really weird, actually, dude.
Does it feel
I did
good?
not
You do not understand the
You're
sensation.
ruining his shoes right now.
Dude, why would you do
Dude,
that?
Dude, that's my crotch,
That's
dude.
rude. This
It's my
is what
freaking
you.
nuts.
Sorry,
Mortal-
guys.
Can you
mortal
put me back,
stuff, man.
please?
Yeah.
There you go.
He just doesn't understand. It's okay.
Yeah, he doesn't get it.
I'm the cocky mortal who's read the Necronomicon and just doesn't fucking care.
Steven,
I
what
do
do you,
low-key
what do you
wanna
think
die.
about the
Read the
universe,
Necronomicon,
man?
dude. think you know it all, right?
Fuck. I just low key want to
See,
die
no.
now. I mean, that's what the Necronomicon told me.
Yeah, you shouldn't touch a broom, man. Don't be nice.
Well,
That's
oh my
that's like the
God,
lightest
dude.
fucking thing it could do
Oh,
to you.
fuck, dude.
You're fine.
Okay,
Hold on.
well, you know what, guys?
Alright.
It's 11 o'clock.
Yeah, screw being a
I
broom,
think that's
actually.
the end.
Yeah, I think we
that
might
was
have to take
pretty
him to the
awful.
hospital after that.
Hey,
Yeah,
guys.
he's not doing all right. Are you okay?
Well, my nuts are like sore as hell since you're freaking scraping them into the carpet. But
Yeah, I would
Other
change
than
after
that,
that
I'm okay.
too. That's not cool.
Maybe I'll change
You guys
to something different.
Take a
next
nice
time,
cold
you know?
shower.
Look, you
Yeah.
guys need to chill the hell out. You know, you're with different people. I know it's not
I know you've never been
usual
a
for you
shapeshifter
guys,
before, guys, but you know.
but all right. Well, that's hidden knowledge of the modern times. It's what is it? September 21st.
Yes.
September
Sounds
21st.
correct.
Hidden knowledge of the modern times.
I think it's the first day of fall.
We will see you next week, and hopefully it remains relatively normal, but we know that's not the truth, right? We'll see you next week on Hidden Knowledge of the Modern Times, and you guys have anything left to add?
The government's lying to you.
I like
concur.
that. That's a good cap.
I concur.
Yeah, I think the media has gone a little too far, right? They're in the pocket of the government. I don't know. We'll see.
The government is even close to the highest rung of that ladder.
No, it's a deep state, and maybe we'll get into that next time, right?
Maybe.
We'll look at
Deep
the deep
state.
state, and we'll figure out
That's a good topic.
what it is and where it comes from.
And maybe the week after, one of us won't be here.
Oh, who knows? All right. Well, okay,
Find out.
viewers in the future,
What kind of statement is that?
we can see past,
That's a
present,
little
and future,
dark
so it
Sheesh.
is what it is. Viewers in the future, we will see you next time, or just click on the link and enjoy the next episode because time will have passed. So,
Time is what
here,
we
let
want.
me transfer over there for
Everything
you
is
guys.
relevant.
Do a magic trip, Rim, to see us off.
Ah, yes. Ah, yes. I shall I shall.
Play Rem's theme music. The theme
What
song.
We'll
theme
do it in
music?
post-processing.
See it?
Oh my goodness. Alright, see you next time on
Later,
Hidden
guys.
Knowledge of the Modern Times.